Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm interviewing for darkTunes today, a famous band called Clan of Xymox. I don't know if you know them, but I know them because I'm old enough to know them. so I'm 16. He said, no, definitely not. So next to me, it's Ronnie Moorings, the leader and the head of Clan of Xymox. Say hello, Ronnie.
Hello.
Very good. He did it. So my first question to you, Ronnie. Let's go back some years, some many years, to the year 1981.
Very long time ago.
Very long time ago. This is the year I think you decided to found a project named Clan of Xymox in the whole Netherlands. I think. Huh?
Actually, I'm actually writing now a story about the history when I started, and I actually looked it up in a diary, and it's like in 1981. I was kind of toying with the idea and to write, and in '82 actually started playing live with together with my then girlfriend Anke, and that's how it started. Actually, slowly the band. That's how it slowly came.
Yeah, that's what I remember. 1983, you did your first recording, self-recorded first EP like that. Yeah? And some 2 years later, 1985, you released your first record named Clan of Xymox then. Ah,
Still correct.
still correct, very good. Cause yeah, no, this is just the year when I get to know you. Yeah, 1985. Then what? I was 16 then. Yeah, in 1985. Yes, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you was 10. Okay, he started with 5 years. Okay, cool. Okay, this is when when a friend of mine gave me your record. So I played it. I think 2 weeks in one term every day. 10 times up and down. I don't know exactly.
I'm sorry we damaged you then.
You damaged me definitely because this was when started to buy all your records till today. Fuck. Now,
Thank you.
you're welcome, but I'm poor now. Don't have any money. Okay, let's. Yeah. Okay. Um, how does it came that you did these records in the early years? Tell us a few words about that.
How I did them?
No, not how I did them, but how you created them. That's more that what I'm interested in.
It was in the beginning a symbiosis between my girlfriend and I had a. Okay, we started with the two people. I wanted to have a live band. Then I in my flat was a guy living. He played the keyboards. He was called Peter, and the three of us toying with songs. Some came with one song, so the other came with another song. All the songs together. We went into the rehearsing room, chopped and changed them, and slowly we got like our first album. And then after that, we created another one, and that's how it slowly came defined, like who did what, and in the end, like who hated whom.
Who hated you crazy? In the first time, this was 4-track recordings. I remember, huh?
Well, that was with Subsequent Pleasures, the very first EP, and the demos for the first album made on the 8-track recordings. There was like a little studio with an 8-track. Ooh, that was really cool something, and we recorded that then. That was
Cool. So it's this year that you have your 30th anniversary, I think, huh? Yeah, if you say you founded it in 1982, it's fucking this year.
it could well be.
Could well be, huh? Last year you released your latest album, Darkest Hour. Where? Oh yeah, celebration, 30 years. Oh, last year you released your latest record, Darkest Hour. Where is the difference? What is the difference from this record to your first records?
Evolving. So I mean, there is of course a big difference because these days are different than like as you point out 30 years ago nearly or whatever. Uh, so like records are almost like also a reflection of your the way you live your life and what you think, and it's like a musical diary, and those musical diaries keep on coming every 2 3 years, and so the last album was the kind of diary of mine for the last couple of years.
Cool. Okay. Did you observe also the scene? So the change in the wave Gothic scene that meanwhile happened, the music, the people. Did you observe that anyway in the last years?
I think we're actually part of that change. This is the same because we change all the time with musically, and we're part of that whole movement, and we keep on playing live for such a long time, and we're always present in the Wave Gothic Treff, the Mira Luna, and all these festivals. So I think Clan of Xymox is an ingredient of that movement, and we change, and everyone changes, and that's a good thing. Or evolving, basically. That's what the key word is.
Yeah, it's a kind of metamorphosis, something like that.
Basically, metamorphosis is that you like turn into something really completely different, into a butterfly, and like from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and that's not the case with us.
So it's evolving.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is how it seems to me, because in your new stuff is also immediately recognizable as it's from Clan of Xymox, like your old stuff. Huh? Okay. What do you think about newer styles? Something like cybergoth or steampunk goth. It's something you're comfort with.
I think so, like because my hobby is also being a DJ, so I'm always on the lookout for new bands or new music, and of course keep track on the older bands the same. So it's like something you want to know about, and you pick out the things you like. It's just every piece of music is like personal. It's like you like it or you don't, or it appeals to you or it doesn't.
Cool. Okay. You played at the VGT, you mentioned last week. Some impressions of that?
Sorry? Some impressions. Well, it went extremely well, and it was like extremely full, and we had extremely good time. And it was Moitza was also on stage, like because it was like a home play basically, so that was very easy to organize, and so we had a really good time. Yeah.
You did always touring around the world some days ago. Today still.
4 weeks we were in Brazil, so
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Did this influences you in your art or in your music anyway? Or is it more from you?
yeah, I think it's like places don't really affect me that much. Like if I go to a Mexican restaurant and I hear like the mariachi playing the music, it doesn't really affect me. It's because it's like I like it because it's belongs to the ambience. But I'm not gonna say, well, ooh, that's going. I really like the acoustic Spanish guitar, and I'm gonna try that. So.
So, a question I wanted always to ask you the last 30 years. Oh, no, 25 years. Where the hell is Xymox?
Where it is? Here. We are here.
No, not really. No, not the clan of Xymox. You're the clan of Xymox. But where is Xymox at itself?
What it is, you mean? Okay. It's
Where it is, I don't know.
actually, again, I was like doing some look up in some old diaries of mine, and the first time I wrote, I used to have a band in my hometown. I was called Xymotics, and it was the last word of my dictionary at that time. And the last word of the dictionary was like, it was a contagious disease. And kind of like liked that way because it's like contagious, like, hey, well, you know, if you're a band, you want to infect people with your music. So then I thought, but it's too obvious, so I wanted to change that word and I made it into Xymox, like the Z became an X and Tix became an X, or like in Dutch we would say Tix X is easy to make. So it's like became Xymox. And then I wrote it that way, that it looked like stacheldraad, like barbed wire. So like if you write the X and the M and like really in a harsh manner, you like have a barbed wire. And since I was like a hardcore squatter, it really appealed to me.
That's interesting. So it's not a planet from outer space, as somebody thought some 25 years. So
It's actually a video game. Later became a video game with Xymox, and and indeed was some kind of a planet. You know.
this is because I thought it's like maybe a planet. I don't know.
Maybe one day they're gonna name a planet because they run out of the X275OR. It's like maybe they could find some words for it. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much. Some last words for your fans.
I'm trying to burp now, but I can't.
I give you some more minutes to do that. Huh?
No, of course. Well, you know, we're grateful if the fans are there. Then we're grateful that they're there.
Very good. Thank you very much, Ronnie. I hope you have a good time later on the Super Schwarzes Mannheim. Huh? And stay with us on darkTunes. Goodbye.